All right. So we have quality options. The audio sounds good. And I will send out notifications first before we get started. Yep, sounds good. All right. Today is Tuesday. Today is maintenance day, so you guys know what the drill is, right? We're gonna be going in, we're gonna do the quest stuff, the dailies, go in, go out super fast. And we will seriously just get out of there as soon as we can. So last time we were here, we were at Abyss Glass Time, where we're doing the dailies for that map, if I'm not mistaken. Buenas, ¿cómo está usted? Let's see. Yeah, okay. So I think we're just gonna get on and we're gonna just run through whatever we have and just move forward from there, because time is of the essence. And it would be nice to get our dailies done for this character. I've been working on the Guillotine Cross booster video, cutting it down. Even though we're playing Guillotine Cross at the moment, I'm still doing that for the sake of, you know, having that on there for the time being. It will be replaced by this new Guillotine Cross gameplay, but it'll be, no, it'll be just a placeholder in the meantime. So let's just go in. We're in Abyss Glass Time floor 1. Oh yeah, I remember now. Oh, there's no, okay, my wing expired. Okay, cool. I am currently level 176 on the Guillotine Cross. So we're still a couple of levels away from finishing to 180. And then after 180, things will be getting easier for us. So I think the plan for today will be to just run the dailies that we normally do, use up the rest of the battle manual buff on the monsters that we think might be good, maybe Abyss Glass Time. We still have 22 million Zenny on our hands, so we should be able to do some work with that. All right, so let's go back to town first. Let's go see what we need. We are out of our how to lead. We are out of our visa boat wing, so that means we need to get both of those. So that'll be maybe 1.6 million zenny at best, which is fine. We still have the 12 safe certificates to sell. Ethical if you don't eat it. Wait, what? Let's see, what does it say? Oh, okay, okay. I was like what's going on here? This is actually really nice. Ethical if you don't eat it. I was like, what? What's going on there? Thank you, Captain Samba, for your ongoing contributions to the game. You are the best. Keep killing it. I know you don't take gifts from others for the sake of purity and ethical display of the free-to-play nature of the game, but please take this gift on behalf of myself, the community, as a token of our gratitude and continued support for your cause. You are truly a man of the people. Keep doing you and keep up the great content. I look forward to seeing your free-to-play level 2 SX content buff SSG. I think they're already strong enough as it is, but you know what? I think I can take a little cake. I think I didn't have breakfast today, so I'll have it. That's kind of cool. Does it heal you, or let's see? Well, actually, I don't, if it heals me, you know, would have been good to use. But then 28,000 HP, 644 SP. It heals you for very little. So, yeah, I can take that. That's very fine. That's nice. I appreciate that. So, Bear, I'm curious. I've seen you play every character in the game, but have you ever played the Ram? I avoid the Ram at the moment due to, how do I say it? I want to say it in a way that it makes sense, you know? So the Ram's EXP table is kind of still huge in my opinion. At least for me it is. And when it comes to, I don't know how to put it. Like, it's not an excuse to not play it. I do want to play it. It's just that the EXP table is kind of high, and then since they're like considered an expanded class in a way, quote unquote, their EXP tail beyond 175 is huge. It's still in the billions. Like other classes are not in the billions with the exception of expanded. And I just don't want to, how do I say it? Like, ooh, 55, man, that's a big drop from here, man. Why you gotta drop it that much? And a lot of people have expressed a lot of interest. Like, I'm pretty sure the Ram would be popular. I'll hold off onto maintenance. I'm pretty sure the Ram would be like a popular class to showcase, but as I still don't have the full all the free-to-play series characters that I'm doing, like, actually I could have had it as a placeholder in the meantime, but I do have old VODs where I leveled up the Rams, which is probably kind of the same with the exception of the blue syrups, but it's pretty outdated. Like, it's a very old video. Like, it's probably like 4 years old at this point. I think it's just old. So maybe when they revamp it and they change the EXP table, that's the same reason why I haven't picked up the Super Novice again. Like, I love Super Novice. It's very dear in my heart. I love it. It's such a wonderful class, but it's not going to be fun to play at the moment because it's just the EXP tier was just so high. And if I want to get to 200 and all that, I would like, I'm not saying like I want it to be easy mode, but if I reestablished that, doesn't matter which class you play, like, you're essentially going to be doing the same thing over and over and over once you find the point where the characters can level up. So I was curious because in every iteration of mobile RL playthrough was like one of the selling points. Ah, you know, I probably will play the RAM when they bring the EXP table revamp. Or you know what? I should have done. You know what? Look, you guys know I'm not a fan of April Fool's Day. I'm not a fan of it. But maybe I should have said I'm quitting DBRK and becoming the RAM main and just like have an account full of the RAMs. Like that would have probably been a good April Fool's joke, like, you know, in a playful manner. You guys know I'm not a fan of it because people like go over the, you know, they go overboard with the April Fool's pranks. But like that would have been a pretty good one actually. I should have put more thought into it, but I was busy yesterday too, so now I'm doing just fine today. I'm just I woke up, got my coffee, came over here because it's maintenance day, and then tomorrow we have these sponsored streams, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully it is to people's liking once again, and I thank you guys for being there. If you guys train up for the sponsored streams, sometimes some people show up but don't say anything, so that's fine. But you know, if you guys are watching the streams, I appreciate that. You guys know it means a lot to me, and I want to do well for these things. Oh, Nightbot is gonna give you guys the it's fine. I think it'll be fine. It's not gonna be an issue. Well, there's a lot of people here. But yeah, pretty excited for tomorrow as well. I think tomorrow we're gonna do an instance rush with the free to play to MVP geneticist. We're gonna be bringing back that character from that series. Yeah, we're good. And we'll do some instances, just go through the basic instances once again. Kind of like talk Zenny in a way, you know, like, oh, we're gonna go do instances, talk Zenny, that kind of stuff. Kind of like that. I think that would be a good educational stream, I suppose, right? The RAM is also really easy to pick up and play for the early levels. I think our EXP tail was a little different from the regular one, so you can pretty much scratch. You can use scratch at a stack of ant eggs and just level up like that. It's really, really easy to level up the RAM. In all honesty, it's just you know what? We never got around to brewing our own deadly poison bottles. Part of me blames the lack of stat points to do this kind of particular task, and then another part of me blames the fact that there's already poison bottles in the economy, and if you were to try brewing them and then to failing them, it would be more expensive to do that than it would be to just buy them from the market. So it's probably a good thing that we just buy them instead. At least for me, it makes a lot of sense. Oh, we don't have any more token of Siegfried's. Yep. Okay, cool. Hey, Rabbit Sticks, how are you? I'm doing just fine. Just starting off the day with some Fistworm Nest. We're gonna rush to the dailies and we're gonna see if we can, you know, get a card here and there. I set up my roaming spellbook for sale before maintenance. I don't think it's gonna sell, but we'll see. 4/5 it expires on Saturday. Okay, cool. Sorcerer is your new main. Goodness. Okay, that's good. I mean, at least you got your Runite to a high level, right? You got to 200 or... Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. You can still farm like Zenny with that stuff, so you can still do your daily instance runs, get some old card albums, mystical card albums, sell them, run glass time, run old glass time, run horror toy factory. Oh, the airship set. That's right. Okay, well. Okay, so I guess we're gonna just switch back. Let's use this. So for Sorcerer, I hear that two Sixth Sense rings, I think it's the Sixth Sense rings, right? Those two rings, you can just get 2 of those on a Sorcerer and you might be set for a while. Like you have the Psychic Wave up after every cooldown right away. But I think the cooldown will go rather quickly. You can just recast it, so there's gonna be 100% upkeep time on that. You know, personally, I would like to just do that on my run for free-to-play Sorcerer, but I still have to show how you build up the character from pretty much nothing, because not every server has the Sixth Sense rings, and they'll probably be very expensive then. So I still have to do things normally all the way up until 180. So at least 170-ish or so. I think 170 is a good point where you can like actually acquire more stuff. So yep, exactly. So it's rather good. It's pretty good, actually. In all honesty, it's absolutely worthwhile. I'm glad that you moved, not like moved on like that, but like I'm glad that you got your Runite to a higher level and then you're starting to do another character with that, you know. So you pretty much got a good idea of the game, like what the content has to offer, and now you're playing another character. And now that you have the previous knowledge, this is your second playthrough character. You know, you're gonna be doing a lot better. I hope you will be doing a lot better. But in the sense that, oh, like, you know where to go, you know what to do, you have an idea of what, you know, what's available to just run, and you still watch the stream. So yeah, 16.1 17.2 was quicker this time. Yeah, and that's why I like to do it on every character, because I like to tell people, you know what, it's really easy to run all of this content. There's just no, it's hard to say, you know what, this is awful. It's hard to say, oh, I have to do this, it's such a drag. No, it's just like clicking on everything and you're good to go. Plus the EXP that you get from these quests is actually very good for your characters, very good for you, because it eases off that pressure that you have in the early game to try and kill stuff and not have enough damage, or feel like you don't have enough damage. So that kind of bridges the gap between not having skills and no stats to having enough stats and skills to do stuff at level 120, which is actually, in the broad sense of things, actually really good if you think about it. Yeah, there's people that like to kill stuff, like to get right into the action and whatnot, but at the same time, There's people that are new to the game who are not very, you know, very combat savvy with third class stuff. And they'd maybe like to do some quests to ease off the grind of, you know, the monotony of, you know, always using skills and always mobbing and not all that sort of stuff. So especially when magic classes need a lot more stat points for casting stuff, for survivability, outside of just dexterity, some vitality here and there. Oh yeah, I probably should. Well, maybe I can use that to just advertise the stream for tomorrow, I suppose. I mean, I think that wouldn't be a bad thing, right? Huh. So what level is your sorcerer now, if you don't mind me asking? Whoa, 231. Okay. Wait, do you want to sign up for the airship crash the other day? Were you, or was it somebody else? I think it was somebody else. You know what? Hey, wasn't me. I'm gonna call that. Okay. Oh, okay. So you already did it. Okay, cool. You know what? We do have I don't know if it's this weekend. I don't know if it's this Friday. I forgot what I'm doing Friday. I need to check my schedule because I was working on building up the schedule for this. But I will be doing another level 230 plus party. I think it'll, yeah, I think it might be like Friday or Saturday. I think Saturday next week might be the 230 plus. I'm not sure. I need to check my schedule again, but I will be doing a leveling party again if you'd like to join us. EXP slows down, but airship crash. Yeah, airship crash is decent EXP. Even if it slows down, I think what really matters the most is just going out as a group. I think a lot of people might like that, you know? Because some people say, oh, it's just kind of boring to be on your own, but then if there's more people, you know, people tend to join if there's more people joining in. So yeah, check the schedule just to see what time the streams usually are at, just so you get an idea of like if you can make it or not. I think this Friday is 2 p.m. Eastern, and then next Saturday is, what was it again? Next Saturday, I think next Saturday was like 6 p.m. Eastern. But tomorrow I'll be doing instance rush on the free to play to MVP geneticist and talk about Zenny just in general. Yeah, so I've been leveling my rune knights to, well, not rune knights, like the dragon knights. I've been doing the job change, from job change into 20th anniversary events, into Thanatos Tower. I'm trying to get the empathizer card, but I've gotten that Prey Giver, that Praise the Smile Giver, and it's not what I want. So I'm still gonna be leveling up there in the meantime. I can get all the way to level 220 on there. I think they have those maps and spotlights, and that's really, really darn good. So you're leveling up characters at the moment. I highly recommend you go to you know, Thanatos Tower. If you have characters that are capable of killing those monsters, that is. Super highly recommend. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll plan out a route for the tomorrow stream. A route. I'll plan out a route for which instances to cover, just how to present the information. So it'll be nice. You know, I'm so surprised that I can do this without, you know, cash gear. You know, I know it takes a little bit more time. It's a lot more stuff in, you know, doing dailies and whatnot, but it's actually been really, I think it's been one of the more enjoyable streams. I think Rune Knight just kind of puts a lot of things into perspective. Guillotine Cross, having access to that damage just kind of makes it easy to just navigate through the game, knowing where to go. I'm thinking about going back to Ranger and finishing up Ranger, because we didn't get to 200 on that character. So now that I know all of this information, I think it might be worth going back to Ranger and getting that class done. Probably. I think it might be worth it. But then again, there's a lot of interest in other classes as well, but Geneticists has to get their EXP table fixed in the first place. Because the EXP requirement for Homunculus to level up to 99 is just very, very steep. And it shouldn't be that way. On the bright side, it's good to know you can just level up your character without having to feel stressed out about Zenny. And, you know, let's face it, a lot of people will buy in. For the most part, if they enjoy the game and they want to speed up their character a little bit. So ideally, the free-to-play method is just, it's going to be tried and true, because if you don't swipe, it'll work. And if you swipe, it'll work even better. So yeah, you know. All right, so that's about 30 minutes on our timer, so we can go ahead and make a run for Illusion of Luanda. Because we know that's going to be very, very painful. But it's really good EXP, so might as well go do it, right? teleporter, glass time, booking. Oh yeah, we have the dailies for that as well. Oh, that's right. We do have to get those drops from there. Okay. Hopefully we get our tokens fast. Because the kill count is really easy. It's just, you know, the tokens is the difficult part. Who's up right now? Who's up? Oh, the Wu-Tang tribe. Okay. That's fine by me. The tokens is not a bad business idea. I think 500,000 is kind of steep. Like, I'm not saying that because I run the dailies often, but I feel like 500,000 is a bit much. Even for me as free to play, I feel like it might be a bit much. Like maybe 250 might be cool, but then again, the drop rate is really low. So 500,000 may be, you know, maybe acceptable. I think it is acceptable. Maybe I'm just being cheap, probably, but unless you level at Illusion of Luanda and you're collecting the tokens frequently, maybe it might be worth selling them, but the speed at which you level up characters is just, you know, might be faster Illusion of Labyrinth once you get to 170. So this is like level 160 place, right? You get to 160, you level here, you get to 170, you jump to the next place. Like, okay, if you were to do a GRF edit to see these items better, and you found them on the character, like for example, you had the beam effect added to it to make it easier to see, and you had a Dragon Breath Runite or Geneticist and you're just leveling them up here, that would be a very good idea in my opinion. And then there's also the Tao Gunka MVP. There's also the Wu-Tang MVP. So there might be something of value here because people do farm those monsters. So but I would not be opposed if you started to sell the tokens. That's a really good business idea. Oh, there's a token right there. I gotta do this before the MVP shows up, because when the MVP shows up, somebody's gonna come kill it. I am very certain of that. Oh, there's a second one right there. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I just gotta get my tokens really fast. Actually, if you have a character that can effectively kill these mobs, I think the MVP shows up after a certain amount of kills. I'm not exactly sure just yet how that works. But I feel as though I might have read something like that somewhere. Was that on the forum post? Not forum post, on the website? Whew, tough business, man. Tough business. It's not bad EXP though. EXP is pretty nice, but I feel like sometimes it costs a lot more to. I don't know. I don't know which was more expensive to. I can't hit them from up there. I'm down here and they're hitting me from up above. I can't hit them. The line of sight in Ragnarok Online is sometimes very weird in the sense that you still get attacked from a monster. Like, they can see you. They have a line of sight towards you, but for whatever reason, you can't get to them. Yeah, that bridge area in Luanda is the bane of my existence. If you're melee, you can't hit them, but if you were a ranged character, I'm pretty sure you could. You could probably get away with it. That I'm very sure of. Absolutely. I'm here for one more token before the rotation on this area, so try my best. Oh my god, I was on the airship set. Oh my god. I totally overlooked that had a, you know, extra HP and movement speed. There we go. 321,000. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Bear. You know, I had a dream last night. Where I was back in my old hometown, and there's this particular area where there's a big open space. It's like a downhill sort of, you know, there's a downhill slope, and then you can see far off into the distance. It's a very open field, and it was nice because it was nighttime. It was like, I think it was like 4 in the morning or something like that at night, you know, in the dream. because it's very close to sunrise. It's like those last 30 minutes before sunrise happens, and you know everything's still dark, but then a few minutes later, you know, the sun starts coming up over the horizon. So I just looked at it. It was like there's a lot of stars out, and it just looked really nice. And I thought, man, like, you know, like the night sky is so beautiful tonight. Like I told myself, I know this is a dream. I know I'm not really here. I know I'm not in any particular danger. But man, it's just so nice to look at the So nice to look at the night sky, and just, you know, enjoy it for a bit. Completely random, completely unrelated, but you know, there are some nice things out there, like the night sky, and it's a clear night, of course. But yeah. Oh, EDP. Oh crap! Hallucination walk. Not hallucination walk. It was a nice dream, and that's probably why I woke up late today. We're gonna relock to get rid of the fatigue and go back in. Perfect. Oh, damn it. I knew I was going to die. Okay. Oh, that's my problem. It's not the gray set. I mean, that was not the problem, actually, but... All right, we're going back to Luanda because we got to get that extra Wutan token. And then after the Wutan token, we can at least move on from there and go to 17.2. Illusion of Labyrinth is currently not available. I think there's some sort of sprite error thing going on. In the forum post, they announced that they fixed it. So we should be good to go for the next streams. Thursday, we should be able to run that content again. Oh yeah, they're gonna fix. They fixed it after last week. Now that this minutes coming up, that's already taken care of, as mentioned on the forum post. So 365,000 damage. That's pretty good. I think my least favorite part of the leveling process is the fact that I already burned through the 600 red syrups that I bought earlier. I already burned through them. I'm already done with that. Oh, I see it. Bhutan token. All right, let's get out of here. We got other content to do, which is really just 17.2. Honestly, I think 17.2 is all we got left. What else do I do on this character? I know I do 17.2. I do the illusion of illusion of the labyrinth, illusion of Luanda, and then 17.2 is all we got at this point. That's right. Sometimes I forget what it is that I do on here. Oh, Abyss glass time. There we go. Thank you very much. I started the stream on there. Why did I not think about that? Oh crap. Okay, so if you happen to choose the wrong option, you can always go to option like alt and tilde, and then just character select. And then redo it. Easy. All right, so we're gonna go to, actually we're gonna go do the power plant first because of the ghost elements. So we have an endow. Hello visita. Hello to you too. So we don't get a lot of EXP here, but there's two factors. The daily quest itself gives you a lot of EXP, and the cards that drop here may have some value, especially the unleashed energy. Which is probably the only thing that we're really interested in here, so... If I got an unleashed plasma card, that would be pretty cool. So what are you doing for your, are you still playing sorcerer then? You're still doing the grind? As in, are you at MECT level 2 and stuff, or what are you doing with your character right now? Me too. Yeah, I was on my Dragon Breath. Actually, I haven't gone there yet. I got to level 230 and I stopped leveling the character. I switched off to another rune knight. I think level 230 might be a good stopping point for me. I think it is a good stopping point, in all honesty, because I want to get through the 20th anniversary quest for all the characters that I have on that account, and then level them to 230. And with the amount of equipment that I have on that character, I can probably run the, you know, Corridor of Phantom effectively, which is something I would really like. Ah, crap, I hit the wrong button. Anyways. To some extent, it's kind of wild to me how I've been at this map on multiple characters and I've not gotten a card. But anyways, that aside, tomorrow we have the third of 8 sponsored streams. So the stream starting time will be at 2 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern. So we will be doing Instance Rush with free-to-play 2 MVP Geneticist, Bear Cannon. Well, Paolo. So we'll be going to different places, different adventures, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, what time is maintenance again? 1 p.m. I can't recall. Right, 1 p.m. Yeah, 10 a.m. Pacific, which is 1 p.m. Eastern. Right. Okay. We have 2 hours left. All right, so the Dolores are done with. Unleash Plasma is done. We can go to the sewers now. Oh, that's a lot of mobs here. Yeah, Abyss Glass time. I really gotta get to Abyss Glass time after 17.2. You know, part of me really wonders if I should go back to the Ranger. Like, I would really like to finish Ranger, I guess. You know, thinking about it. wouldn't be bad to farm in that character. But the thing is, if I start that character up again, I gotta finish it. I can't just leave it halfway, so... So if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, you're more than welcome to ask at the moment. I think I would just be doing the 17.2 dailies, jump to Atlas Glass High, and then jump back to Illusion of Rwanda. Maybe the MVP spawn and maybe somebody killed it. Or there'll be a new rotation. How much HP do they have since you're overkilling them? So these monsters, initially, when I first started doing this, it took me a lot more effort to kill them. Should I stay with Donato's weapon? Yeah, let's go to Holy. So the monsters are actually, I'm actually not getting a lot of EXP from them now because the monsters are more than 20 levels below me. They are actually level 140 mobs or so. Let me show you the where they spawn. Yeah, they're level 140 mobs. I'm level 174. But see, the thing is, you have daily quests for these monsters. And the amount of EXP that you get is actually relatively good, even at this level. Maybe up to like 180, it might still be decent. But I'm also in here for the cards, because the cards sell relatively well. The sewage venom is pretty expensive. The unleashed energy is pretty expensive. Like, well, we're talking maybe 100 million zenny probably. Oh no, it's not 1 million damage. It's 100,000 damage. 434, 161. Oh, it gets worse. I think there's mobs with like 30 million HP. I think MECT level 2 has 30 million HP mobs, right? I think that's what it is. Oh, it's 9 million? Oh, goodness. Oh, that's good. I can probably one-shot with my runettes there then. But keep in mind, I'm getting little to no EXP from this place, so I'm really in it for the cards and the EXP from the dailies. Which, compared to other locations, it's not really... No. This is really not much EXP compared to other places, but the value of the cards kind of what makes up for it, for me at least. But even the daily quests alone are pretty good EXP. You know, other daily EXP quest is a lot less than this one, but because you have to kill a whole bunch of monsters, so it's understandable. So I'm gonna set up a vend after maintenance ends. I'm gonna set up a vend with the roaming spellbook card and the save certificates. I feel like the roaming spellbook card is gonna go at 50 million zenny, so I have to wait up to that point. So I see what they made cards for skills based damage instead 2%. Yeah, because you have to spam now, can't just attack. Well, I think the auto attack thing was gone long time ago. Mixed Nuts 23, how you doing? Hello there. I think auto attacking was gone once you started getting into the territory of 40,000 HP plus monsters. I don't think a lot of people were auto attacking. Even if you auto attack with EDP, it's like what? Like 3,000 damage per hit with EDP. So looking for an active community. Okay. So the iRO community has a lot of people in the not in the forums, but on Discord. If you go to iRO Wiki Discord, you're gonna find a very active community for the game. Keep in mind, official servers do not have all chat. Like there's no main chat in the game, so people hang out with the people they hang out with from Discord. So you know, just be aware of that. But the community is very active on Discords. You know, nowadays people are active more on voice chats and Discords. You know, outside of the game, they talk outside of the game, but they play the game together. So, which may seem kind of strange, but that's kind of been the norm for iRO for a while now. All right, so my EDP expired and I only have one waterfall left. Okay, let's get that waterfall and let's get out of here. All right. All right, here we go. Even FPS games have comes in Discord instead of using Game Voice. I seriously have a group of friends here in the Philippines, Philippines, and that's where I got help in builds in 2020. Okay. Yeah, so you know, I'm gonna be real with you, not just because I'm running the stream, not because of any of that, but there is an active community on Discord for the iRO Wicked Discord. You know, there people are always there all the time. I'm always hanging out there too. I have my own Discord as well, but you know, for the iRO community, for the server community, iRO Wicked Discord is the place. For Summer streams and some iRO stuff, Summer Discord is the place. But if you have any interest in iRO, you have any questions about iRO, this is probably the place to ask those questions, as well as I can answer them in real time. And I try to provide a good analysis of the game for people who come back or are new to the game. I should be fine without the fire converter. And Mix Nuts 23, thank you for the follow. Hope you'll enjoy the stream. So yeah, so any questions, comments, concerns, you're more than welcome to ask. This is the place to ask questions. I like to answer questions. We all start somewhere, and questions is the first step to learning. So by all means. You question that, do you now, Zaz? Do you question that? That's good, because of your questioning, you're off to a better start. How you doing, Zaz? I'm doing fine. Just doing my dailies before maintenance. Tomorrow we have a sponsored stream. Another Gravity sponsor stream. The third of 8 streams for the Sonic collaboration on iRO. And then Thursday, we're going back to the free-to-play to, Guillotine Cross. We're going to be playing Guillotine Cross again on Thursday. And then Friday, we have another sponsored stream, which I believe starts at... I think it starts at 6 p.m. I think it was. Yeah, it starts at 6 p.m. on Friday. So there'll be party content for that as well. We're going to be doing I think we're going to be doing level 230 plus leveling, or maybe level 200 plus leveling. I don't know yet. It's kind of mixed because I need to see if I can organize a schedule for people to even show up, because it's a lot of organizing and it's a little difficult to organize a party, as I've learned over the past year or so. I've never done so many stupid career requests like this with my Archbishop. So which one are you doing? The episodic content stuff? Because the episodic content stuff, I'm very sure is what you're talking about. All right, we're done with this place. Let's get out of here. Yeah, so when you do the episodic content, at least okay. So I'll write it out real quick. Let me relog for the sake of saving EDP. So prereqs. Okay, so main story plus side quest plus daily for episode 16.1 and 16.2 equals good EXP for level 100 to 120. Episode 17.1 is decent EXP, but not the same as 16.1/16.2, and 17.2 has good EXP in the main quest, but the side quest plus dailies have really good EXP, but big but monsters are kind of tough at level 130. So that means so as I was saying, huge emphasis, so saying big but, huge emphasis on the fact that 17.2 daily is great EXP, but you need damage because the monsters hit really hard. So 100 to 120 is super easy with 16.1, 16.2, but if you're beyond level 130, there's different ways to level up. What level was your let's see, what was it again? Adoramus Magnus Exorcismus AB. Because depending on the level, there's ways to level up that does not involve killing a whole lot. Oh, 175. Okay, so let me tell you this. So episode 17. Oh, sorry. So level 175. Hey Rasmus, how you doing? So level 175 means you can do Abyss Glassheim daily quest. You can also do Illusion of Luanda and Illusion of Labyrinth dailies. And then you can also do episode 17.2 Tartaro's Warehouse streets level and basements level cleaning. Additional dailies that you can do is probably play with pitayas in episode 17.2. What is the other place? Oh, power plant and basement. And no, power plant and sewer dailies that I just did. So there is that. Yeah, so that's okay. that's what I would do. You know, if I was at that level, that's what I would do. That's like the general. So let me give you a bit more of a perspective on what I do here on stream. So I leveled up a ranger to 150. I leveled up a rune knight to 200 from starting from 100 because I already did level 1 to 100 leveling prior to that character. And then this Guillotine Cross, I started from level 1. So what I do is I try to find the easiest way to level up characters, and a lot of it revolves around daily quests. Like the 100 to 120 parts, like I mentioned before, is 16.1, 16.2 plus Illusion of Moonlight plus Sarah's Memories, and then 121 to 130 is pretty much Ghost Palace and Airship Assault. Airship Assault? I think this is Airship Raid. Airship Raid, and then the Eden Group 121 to 130 Scouting Missions. 130 to 150 we do Illusion of Frozen, Illusion of Vampire. Actually, yeah, I'll stack it right now. And Rachel bounty boards, because Rachel is pretty decent Zenny, pocket change and EXP. Plus you continue doing 16.1 dailies Biju for honor tokens. I'll explain that later. And then 140 to 160 you can do Face Worm Nest hard mode. You can do episode 16.1 level 140 plus daily quests. That's really good EXP. And then you can also do episode 15.1, 15.2 Phantasmagorica main story plus daily main story plus daily quests. And then 160 you can start doing, oh yeah, you can also keep doing 150 to 170 Illusion of Abyss Turtle Dungeon, and then Illusion of Teddy Bear, and then 160 to 180 Illusion of Luanda plus 17.2 dailies. Like, you're still going to be doing the daily quests for 17.2 from level 130 and onwards, if you can handle it. If you can't handle it, you don't do it, right? I'm just giving like the breakdown. And then Tartaro's Warehouse. Like, this is just like a rough breakdown, but like I have things laid out in where you can go. The tried and true. Level 140 to 160 is really a lot of daily quests, which is perfectly fine. I don't know what color pitaya that was. I'm just gonna go inside and wreck everything. Yeah, one thing I learned is that lasagna may not be easy for a lot of characters, and there's another factor you might be interested in hearing. So let's just say it's your first character, right? For the sake of showing a new character approach. On a brand new character, the amount of resources spent for Lasagna Dungeon level 2 may be larger than what you're actually getting back. I'll give you a full breakdown later, CC Chop, if you don't mind. Yeah, so it's not like... It's because the thing I love about RO is that it's not just one way. Okay, let me put it into another perspective. You're level 125, you can enter Lasagna Dungeon. At most, you might be dealing 60,000 damage with elemental advantage. On a Ranger, on a Rune Knight, or on a Guillotine Cross, right? But you're not making Zenny back. If it's a brand new character, you're not gonna have a lot of Zenny on you. So you're gonna have to, you know, build up that Zenny. If you have the Zenny, it's a good leveling spot, but you have to be aware that you're going to be spending a lot of resources just getting raw EXP. On the other hand, you can do daily quests to level up. You can do Airship Raid to get the airship suits so you can get increased movement speed, which is actually really good if you think about it, because we don't have a whole lot of ways to increase movement speed other than Agi up. And oh, I mean, we have agi up in equipment, right? But what I'm getting at is that if you do airship raid, you get exp for completing the instance, and you also try to get the airship suits so you can, you know, put it on a swap and just move around faster. Ghost Palace, you only get exp once, which is fine, but you still run it for the Thanatos weapon as well, right? So there's that. And then you can do the daily quest for 121 to 130 and not have to expend any resources other than just 1 hour every, like 1 hour cooldown for 5 minutes of work is really good. It's a really good deal. And then 131 and onwards, you know, you start doing Rachel Century Banny boards for just some Zenny, because you do get good drops in that map. You can NPC them overcharged. You can run Sarah's memory, NPC overcharge, make some Zenny. And then, you know, once you get to 140, you start doing dailies again for episode 16.1. And you're not really spending all that many resources doing the daily quest either. So that's the good part. It's very low. It's a low cost type of thing. Yeah, they have both HP and SP leech, but nowadays we have syrups for the SP portion, and we have other HP syrups as well. So healing is not a problem. If you make some Zenny, like some basic Zenny, you can buy potions and heal up off of that. Lupitayas, okay. Yeah, it's new. Yeah, it was recently it was released in, I think it was like at the end of 2022. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was around that time. So, yeah. But yeah, the way I show the game is meant to be accessible to new players. Because like Lasagna Dungeon level 2, like, you know, if you have resources, you have damage, it's a really good leveling spot. Like, hands down, no problem. But then like a new player might want to get into episode 17.2 just to get to the storyline quest, because the storyline content is probably the more effective one. Because there's more cards of value there than there are in other places, so. Star Emperor. Okay, so let me give you a super quick disclosure on the expanded classes and the RAM. Their EXP table has not yet been revamped. The OG6, the main classes, do have the EXP table revamped, so it's easier for them to level up from 175 to 200. Because other classes, the expenditure, the cost on their, you know, the cost of leveling is a lot easier on the other classes than it is than expanded, just because they haven't gotten their 4th classes yet. When they get their 4th class equivalents, that's when they, you know, revamp the EXP table for them. So you can level up to 175 and you'll be fine, that's for sure. But I'm just giving you a heads up that once you get to 175, it's gonna get very, very difficult. Oh, my EDP expired before I could kill the last Pitaya. Whatever. We're gonna use Dark Claw. Complete. All right, let's get out of here. But here's the deal. I mean, you can play all the way to 150 and you'll be fine. 175, you'll still be fine. But past that, you might want to take a step back. Just because of the amount of EXP required, which is, you know. Yeah, we don't know when we're going to be getting that update. So gonna have to wait a little bit longer. In fact, that's why I'm not doing expanded classes to 200 right now, because I know that EXP tier was not yet you know, I could probably level up regularly, like, you know, up to 150 and be fine. But yeah, the street level, yep, and then basements, yep, and then EDP, and just go crazy, just go kill everything. I remember when this took a lot longer to complete. I think after this, we're going to be heading back to Illusion of Luanda. I think we're finishing up the dailies here for this location, so we should be fine moving back to Luanda. There's no Illusion of Labyrinth today because Illusion of Labyrinth is kind of buggy. We can't do anything in there. I didn't do the GRF edit on my own, so I'm not gonna go back in there for now. But it's worth noting that after the update, we will be able to go back to Illusion of Labyrinth, and it's a really good leveling spot for 170 to 180 as well. So if you have the damage for it, it's a good spot. All right, we're gonna go to the next floor. Go take care of those mobs, and then we're gonna go back to Illusion of Luanda. Maybe the monsters have respawned. If not, we'll go back to the library or some other place that might net some Zenny. Maybe Illusion of Vampire might be a good spot, so we'll see. Here we go. At least here for starters, we should be fine. Oh yeah, I used up my Dark Claw already. Oh, okay. You know, I'll see what it is, but Christian Goblin Leader. Oh, that's kind of cute. Hey, so how do you even get this Goblin pet, by the way? Ah, from the Cupid event. Okay. So I just want to be super clear with you, okay? I appreciate the thought, but two things. First of all, because this is kind of like the rule that I have, I normally don't like to take anything from the audience. Mainly, it's just like a me kind of thing. Not like in a bad way. Like I'm actually very appreciative. Like I actually saw it and my eyebrows raised up because I haven't seen a Goblin Leader egg in a while. But the other thing is, I'm actually very bad with pets. I'm actually kind of afraid of pets. Because I get no, not attached. No, not like that. I get kind of sad when I lose the pets. Yeah, it's a liability. Yeah, it's a liability. Yeah. I'm not huge with pets. I actually say pets are a liability. But you don't need to hatch it. Oh, okay. If I don't unhatch it, that's fine, right? Like I'm not gonna. I will be very clear with you though. Like I want to be very transparent. Like I'm more than likely not gonna use it. Oh, as a token of appreciation. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll keep it here on this character. I'll keep it here. I can do that. That's fine. I just want you to know that not just because of the rule that I have, but because I'm actually afraid of pets. So it's because like in all honesty, like I get sad when I lose a pet. It's just like damn, man, like it's more like a when you forget the auto feed and it's like like why didn't I check? Did I get disconnected? Oh no, it's like why didn't I check the auto feed before I left the desk? Or like why didn't I you know. Oh, okay. It's tough business out there, man. It's just tough business. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Well, this is the place. If you have questions, comments, concerns, you're more than welcome to ask. I also have a Discord channel. If you have any questions that you want to ask, you're more than welcome to join in. I don't mind answering questions on there. You can DM me, or you can just post on the general section and ask questions. Maybe someone else can also answer the questions. A lot of people know, you know, how to answer the questions that people ask for the most part. So it's a nice community. There's also the iRO Week at Discord community. Very nice community there as well. A lot of people are actively chatting on there. So it's well worth it. I think I'm done with the dailies for this place. I'll just use up the rest of the EDP and get out. Or maybe I should just go back to Luanda and collect more tokens. I don't know. .1% EXP per kill here at this point, so that's tough business. Let's get out of here. So we did Luan. Oh, Abyss Glassheim. Abyss Glassheim. That's right. Gotta go to Abyss Glassheim. I wonder if I have enough syrups for this though. Probably don't. So let's go back to Frontera. Let's go. Notes the syrup, so it's partial. So this is iRO Chaos server. It's the official server located in North America. So we have offline vending now. So there's a lot of people who are just offline vending. The game has gotten a lot easier over the years with more updates. Okay. So Holy Crimson Weapon, ADP. That's kind of all we got, so okay. Start here. Gotta bait that in. Gotta move all the way up. Drag it over away from the vision of that I want to drag it away from that prison break over there. So we're gonna just kill this one here. We're gonna go down for the Rage Rick. I don't want to fight two Wandering Men at the same time, so crap. 48,000 damage. Yeah, I was gonna die anyways. There's no saving myself from that, so whatever. And it's fine if you die. I mean, it's bound to happen. Sometimes the Wonder Man get a crit with ignition break, so they deal a lot more damage. But no, if you finish the fight fast enough, sometimes it doesn't even happen. So, and sometimes they don't crit, so you survive. It's fine either way, honestly. So we're gonna relog because every time you use hallucination walk and the skill expires, you go into this thing called fatigue. Your attack speed is 175, your movement speed is slow, but if you relog, you lose the fatigue and you can start walking normally again. You don't have to fight the stings. They're not part of the dailies. So just avoid them. This is probably the one time I wish I had hallucination walk on, just because there's 3 rage wrecks at the same time. I'm actually afraid that I have to buy I'm gonna have to buy those, what are those things called again? I'm gonna have to buy those tokens from that guy again, because it's 1 hour before maintenance. Turning in the dailies doesn't take that long, but it's kind of tricky. Oh, goodness. Plenty of stuff to do. Hopefully we get to level 177. I'm pretty sure we'll get to level 177 from this. Part of me really wants to be 180 already. I just know that EXP at 180 is going to be insane. I should start using Pyrexia at this point, I think. Maybe at level 180 we'll use Pyrexia. We'll start farming the Pyrexia at 179 or so. And then I think at level 180 we might be able to just do raw EXP grind at Odin Temple, not Odin Temple, Ironbeck initially, then Odin. Thanatos Tower is a really good EXP map, but I don't think we can handle it. I really don't think we're capable of doing that. It's just way too mobby for us. Not that I don't believe in myself, it's just mechanically speaking. There's just way too many monsters and my DPS is not high enough for that. At the very least, you can use the holy elements. Let's see. Way too mobby and they break weapon, decrease agility. Yeah. It's really good EXP though, but you know, weapons breaking and stuff. It's kind of... especially when they break the headgear, that's the part I hate the most. So maybe I'll go talk about it just in case somebody watches this video and they're like, oh, you know what, I can go level here instead. You know, like Sunburst said, you can level here, you have the damage, I have the damage. It's just giving the people the option to, you know, to go to these maps is good enough for me. At least show them. Maybe I do have to show it on this. I don't have to show it on this character necessarily, but it would be nice to take this character over just for the sake of, you know, consistency on the video. I still need a lot of these ghosts. Goodness. You know, I think we would be fine going to Luanda and getting the tokens. Oh, Contaminated Dark Lord is up, by the way, if anybody wants it. It's located at 157,206 coordinates. From the center to the left. All yours. Come and get it. Hurry while supplies last. Sometimes I wonder if I should just be leveling up on the weekends as well. Just run the dailies because of the 300% server EXP. Like, it would be nice, you know, it would make things a little bit faster, get to 180, then just grind it out. Oh, you killed it? Wow, you must be really strong now. It's probably the bone helm. Divine Pride, Contaminated Dark Lord, Corrupted Dark Lord, I guess. And it drops. Actually, this it's Coif. It's actually Coif. It's the okay. Hopefully I don't die to this one. Cool. Oh, it rotated? Nice. Okay. Did you kill it by any chance? No, not you. Okay. Because I gotta finish up here first before I move on. Imagine leaving this quest halfway done and then, you know, time runs out. That would not be good for business. 2 ice ghosts, and we're done. Oh yeah. What? Wait, before you move, what does your quest log say? What were you attacking? What were you killing? Actually, that's true. What were you killing? What does your quest log say, and what did you kill right now in your battle log? I'm sure you have battle log on, right? To see the damage. It shows the name of the targets and stuff, or who dealt damage to you and whatnot. Ah, okay. Hey, Baby Dork, how are you doing? Okay. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. Ooh, mechanic. You're doing arm cannon, right? Is that it? Is that why Reinhardt is always on his mechanic? Mm-hmm. Interesting, interesting. All right, do you want to rotate it? Oh, okay. That's cool, I guess. What's up? What are you trying to kill here? I can tell. I'm pretty sure I figured it was you. Somebody left the token on the floor. Oh, the teleport away from it. spamming front slide. That's actually really cool. I wonder if model mechanic, you know, is, I'm not gonna say it's probably better than axe mechanic, but I think axe mechanic is just like easy to start off with, but it does kind of, you know, feel like it might kind of fall off. But then like the whole fuel thing, I feel I've never played mechanic, model mechanic, so I find like the whole fuel thing kind of confusing. So what makes it not newbie friendly, if you don't mind me asking? Way too much setup to make stuff work. I can believe that. Yeah, I guess axe. I guess when I do the mechanic series again for like the third time, I know actually second time, because the first time was booster and that was the with the group. I guess I'm gonna have to, yeah. Ooh, book. Shiny book. Tablet. Wow, 44 minutes. That's very exact. Yeah, that I do believe. Hmm. Oh. Oh my god. They turned the megalith into an emoji. Oh yeah, I shouldn't be doing the relock thing anymore at this point. Bottom left, bottom left, bottom left. It's gone. Darn. I missed it. Wait, so arm cannon costs fuel? So every canister you need a cannonball and the fuel? Jeez. How much does the fuel cost? So I remember when I did the mechanic for the series, for the booster series, people were saying to use the I feel like I saw Megalith token, but it got eaten up. People were saying to use the Vulcan arm or arm Vulcan or whatever it's called. So spammy though. It's just felt kind of weird using that. Pretty much, right? Oh wait, I forgot that. Literally what it sounds like. Yes, I know it's probably funny for me to make the sounds for that, but that is literally what the skill sounds like to me. Or maybe I got it wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was the skill. Oh, wait. I got the token. Ooh. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go get our let's go buy more syrups and then run into the what is that place called? We're gonna go turn in all of our quests for the day. Yeah, when I come back, when the server comes back, I'm gonna set up my vend. I don't know what price I'll set up the roaming spell book, but I mean it's gonna be not gonna be too high, but it'll be up there just for the sake of trying to get it sold right away. Maybe like 50 millions in it might still be a good price anyway, so it's whatever to me. Syrup. 1,500. We still have 42 EDPs anyway, so we should be fine. Man, this is so expensive. It wasn't this expensive before. I'm gonna NPC some of this stuff because like I'm not even using some of this stuff. Ooh. Okay. I have no need for that. I have no need for that. Or this, or this, or this. Whatever to me. I'm not losing anything. Doom token. Okay. So let's go trading our snake skins. Let's go get our BMX3 buff. Look, there's Ryan over there. And let's go train the quest, get some EXP. Larry Badger, badges, BMX3. Go to beach dungeon, turn that stuff in first. I'm gonna switch over to our airship set so we can move around faster. So last 30 minutes, guys, just remember we do have the sponsored stream tomorrow. It'll be an instance rush. All right, so we're gonna go from 75.9 with BMX3 and 200% server rates to 96.8. Not bad. You turn all the EXP in one go anyway, so you get like what, 68 million EXP. It's really worth running that every day. Super worth it. Oh, actually, I did 17.2 Luanda and Abyss. So I'm gonna go turn in the 17.2 stuff first and then just hang out at Abyss for the rest of the battle manual buff, as we're not going to be on until Thursday, so might as well just and I also want to set up my shop afterwards, so I don't want to be running on a battle manual buff, setting up a shop, losing out on that. So at least we get to level 177 today, which is nice. So 96.8 to 9% of the next level, which is, you know, we got 40 million EXP, 40.9%, sorry, 40.9 million EXP from that. You can see it right here. That's pretty good EXP, honestly. I think it's well worth doing every time. The library EXP is kind of low, but the spell book and the worm card are nice. 9%. We get 1% EXP from this quest, 1.1. So maybe we don't have to run this as much anymore, but we just do it because it gets us into the library to kill some stuff and maybe get some cards if we're lucky. If we're not lucky, then that's fine. 11.1 to 13.2, so we get 2.1% EXP from that, which is very low. So we got like what? 113. We got like 5.3% EXP from that. No, it's 4, right? So it's 1, yeah, 1.1.12. That's 4.1% EXP. 13.2 to 18.5, which is still decent, and 18.5 to 25.5. That's acceptable. But the thing to note is that the EXP is getting lower and lower as you're getting closer to 180, which means that at one point you're going to rotate out of those quests and into new ones. So turning that. So let's go over to Abyss Glass time. What I found, 25.5 to 30.4, 30.4 to 32.8, which is the lowest EXP one. And then this is the good one right here, 32.8 to 40. Oh yeah, it's twice the amount of EXP. So we got like a whole level out of doing these dailies today. We could have gotten more if we were able to do Illusion of Labyrinth, but we know that's not a thing at the moment because of the issue with the map itself. So let's just go ahead and kill stuff for the sake. Oh crap, I used the wrong skill. I shouldn't relog after this, so they're all about the same amount of EXP anyway, so Raedric Archer gives less, but all the other mobs give more. They give 1 million. $900,000. 1 million. Attack speed plus 10% and damage to ghost enemies plus 6%. Yeah, I think if I do mechanic, the free-to-play mechanic again, I'm probably gonna have to do the I'll probably do the, what is that place called again? I'll probably have to do Axe Tornado with the regular axes and you know, deal with it. Have the 2-second cooldown. When I say it out loud, it actually kind of sucks. No lo saco porque lo que yo estoy tratando de hacer son... Ok. Entonces, lo que hago para el contenido, ahorita en este momento, estoy haciendo todo lo que sería considerado lo que es el free-to-play approach. Y el evento del 20 aniversario es un evento, según yo entiendo, un evento limitado que todavía sigue en vivo después del 20 aniversario. Pero lo que yo quiero es tener consistencia para que la gente que mire el contenido vea que lo que yo hago es similar a lo que ellos van a hacer y no pueden decir, ah, pues tú tuviste una armadura que te daba 60% más experiencia y más hit y más ataque y todo eso. Entonces yo no quiero tener los bonuses que la gente no va a tener cuando empiece un personaje nuevo a cualquier punto del juego. Trato de mantener todo lo que sería en términos de mecánicas de renewal y no agregar cosas extras que no estarían disponibles para otra gente en otros lugares. Hay cosas que, por supuesto, hay cosas que son custom de iRO que no están disponibles en otros lugares, pero el evento de 20 aniversario creo que sí da una buena ventaja y no quisiera tener algo así que la gente no pudiera tener acceso a lo que no pudieran tener acceso. Sí, sí, por eso no uso cosas del evento. Lo que es iRO, pues. O sea, sabemos que tenemos los Face Room Skins, los Merit Badges, los BMX Trees, que en realidad no cambia tanto la dinámica del juego, que sería la misma excusa que pudieras dar para los eventos limitados. Pero al menos de los lugares que voy, lo que hago son más consistentes con lo que es Renewal. Si la gente tuviera eventos, si la gente comprara cosas del Cash Shop, ellos tuvieran una mejor ventaja que yo tuviera. Entonces, puedo decir teleportación, puedo decir esto es lo mínimo requerido. Es lo mínimo. Porque no creo que hay gente que vaya a querer estar con esto tanto tiempo. Hay gente que desde el nivel 100, antes del nivel 100 compran cosas del Cash Shop, entonces ya tiene mejor ventaja que yo. Que nada mal, o sea, está bien eso. Nomás digo que esto es lo más simple, lo más base, es lo básico. Y cualquier persona puede hacerlo con o sin cosas de eventos. También tiene que ver con el hecho que se pueden hacer las cosas sin tener acceso a cosas de evento. Pero yo le digo a la gente, si quieres hacer el evento, hazlo, te conviene hacer el evento. Pero para lo que es el contenido a largo plazo, no quisiera tener eso disponible ahorita. Y a la misma vez, clases como Ranger, Guillotine Cross, Runite son clases que pues tienen la ventaja de tener habilidades con porcentaje de ataque de daño muy altos. Por ejemplo, Cross Impact tiene 2150% de ataque. Focus Airstrike tiene 1800% de ataque de daño. Y otras clases no tienen ese tipo de lujo. Con un tiempo de enfriamiento bajo, con daño alto, casi el 2000% de ataque. O sea, hasta Runite, Ranger y Guillotine Cross tienen esa ventaja. Fácil, sencillamente la tienen. Y también tienen bueno, a cierto punto, las tres clases también sobreviven más que otras clases. Por el simple hecho que tienen más daño disponible. Y por eso, aunque si llegara la actualización del grupo Eden, del Paradise Group, grupo Paraíso, y hubiera mejores armaduras y mejores armas, también eso no cambia el hecho que vas a seguir subiendo de nivel en los mismos lugares. Puede ser que hayan quests diarios del grupo Paradise Group, pero a la misma vez puedes subir de nivel un personaje, aunque esté el evento o no esté el evento, aunque tenga la actualización o no. Estas tres clases siguen siendo muy fuertes y tienen la ventaja de no tener que estar pegados a... Necesitas más de lo que ya tienen. Damn it, I should have healed up. Yeah, I was not going to survive. Screw it. So I think maybe Thursday we might get to 179. And then after that, who knows? Yeah, I haven't done those myself. All right, guys, maintenance of 15 minutes. 15 minutes. You heard the announcement. 15 minutes. You log out to prevent unwanted errors. Not saying I don't want the unwanted errors, but what if they benefit me? You know, what if oh wow, that's a lot of damage. All right, maybe I should just mob a lot less now, probably, right? "15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, 15 minutes. Oh no, I'm not farming for the card. So this is the leveling spot. This is the place we're gonna be leveling at 175 to 180. Oh crap. No way. Please let me log in. Oh, let me log in. Oh, okay, I can still log in. So I'm not farming, I'm just leveling here. I'm using the rest of my battle manual buff. Since I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be leveling the character tomorrow. I'm just using the rest of the battle manual buff for the raw EXP. And quite frankly, it's to my benefit to just get raw EXP at this point, because once you get to 180, you know for a fact that you're going to be leveling so easily at the other maps. No question about it. You start running the Einbeck Mines, the Odin Temple, easy EXP, no doubt about it. And then at 180, you get access to the better syrups. I don't want to fight that. Yeah, leveling does get a lot easier at 180. just because of the sheer amount of EXP you get from those quests. And it's even better because you can actually level up at Odin. There's like a quote-unquote free-to-play approach method that you can do that's going to make your life so much easier for Holy Element armor. You don't have to get an Angeling card. You can actually use 3 priests, well, 1 priest, 1 and 2 acolytes or whatever. 3 acolyte classes to make it simple, and a priest. Or 2 acolyte classes and a priest, basically. Mainly what you do is just use the BSS or Commenti and you pretty much get holy armor for like 3 minutes or so. You run into Odin and just you know, spam the heck out of cross impact with cursed waters. Or the other thing you can do alternatively is you can get a royal guard and use piety in the party. Use 2 holy waters for that, so you get holy armor like that. And that's all you gotta do. Holy armor, done easy. And it's probably worth noting that leveling a royal guard, leveling a paladin to 100 is not difficult. If you're playing Guillotine Cross, if you're level 180 and you make Zenny out of the slave certificates, a good amount of Zenny that you make from that, you can just buy syrups and you can easily level up a paladin to 99 by spamming Holy Cross at Dark Priest. So I don't think it's out of the question to show this particular leveling method, well, this particular method for holy armor. The lag, there's a little bit of lag, but I don't think it's like all that bad. Right now I did get disconnected though. A little while ago I did get disconnected, so that was bad. You're lagging a lot in Magma Dungeon? I lagged a lot right now before we went to before we got to last time. I lagged a lot, like out of nowhere. So got disconnected from that lag actually. Oh, so you do you hold Alt and you right click. Let me know if it works. If it doesn't work, tell me so I can figure it out. All right, guys. So tomorrow, because we're down to like the last 10 minutes, tomorrow we're gonna have the Sonic sponsor stream. Well, the Gravity sponsor stream for the Sonic collaboration, to be perfectly clear. And then Thursday we're gonna be going back to the Guillotine Cross. We're probably gonna get to 180 at that point. And then let's see what else we got. I think that's what I got for now. And then Friday we're gonna have another sponsor stream. I think for the Friday stream I'll try to organize leveling parties. I'm gonna see. I think level 230 plus at IMCT might not be a bad idea, because I tried doing level 200 party last Friday, and we got a few people here and there. You know, we could have used a lot more people. It would have been nice to have more people, but I think it has to do with the scheduling. That's my main thing here. I think the scheduling is just the issue. A lot of people said that it's impossible to find parties in officials because everybody's solos, but the matter of the fact is that it's difficult to organize parties because we all have different schedules. When I say we're all adults, I mean the fact that, you know, back then, you know, a lot of us back then were young. We had a lot more time to play together. so it was just easy to get into a party. But nowadays, time zone issue. Yeah, well, time zone may be an issue for a lot of people as well. Well, I mean, I think that also has to do with the scheduling. It actually all ties down together. If it makes sense, it's all tied together. You know, we're not all on the same schedule because we got different lives. We have different responsibilities. We have different time zones. So it's all tied in together, honestly. You know what, GM? Give me those unwanted errors. Right here, put them in my pocket. Five minutes left before maintenance begins. Tough business, man. Leveling 175 to 180 is probably the longest stretch in terms of leveling. 150 to 170 is not a problem. You have a lot of daily quests that you can do from there, but nope, I don't want to get hit with decreased agility. No, thank you. You know, the cool thing about the Grace equipment, I know some people have questioned the Grace rolling equipment, but you know, cross impact has two factors to it after the casting. You have the after cast delay and you have the cooldown. Cooldown cannot be reduced through normal means. Usually that would involve maybe some sort of cash up equipment or some sort of particularly specific item, but we don't have that for this ability. What we do have, however, is after cast delay, and after cast delay can be reduced through equipment, cards, and the like, or effects from equipment. So that said, oh, and also buffs. We do have buff for reducing the after cast delay with magic mushroom, but we're not using it right now. Point is, the reason why I'm spamming cross impact is because the Grace set, I'm using the Grace rolling suit, which increases your damage with rolling cutter, but you also get after cast delay reduction. In fact, the armor itself gives you 10% after cast delay, and the combo with the rest of the ring, the manteau, the boots, you get another 10% after cast delay. But the manteau. So you get 20% after cast delay. Now, if you use magic mushroom with that 20%, that's another 10% added on top of that, 30%. So the scale cross impact has a 0.5 second after cast delay. Now, what is 30% of 0.5? 30% of 0.5 is 0.15. Believe it or not. 0.15, so that means that 0.5 minus 0.15, because you reduce the, you know, the after cast delay by 30%, is 0.35, and the cooldown for the scale is 0.35. So you match the cooldown with the after cast delay, you can go as fast as the cooldown allows. Now, the Grace Assassin suit gives you more critical damage, 20% more critical damage, I believe. But let's just say you're not critting 100% of the time. At the very least, you get to spam the skill, so you get more DPS out of spamming the skill faster. Instead of waiting half a second, you only wait 1/3 of a second, 0.35 seconds to be exact, and you can just cast again and again. And over time, you end up casting more cross impacts. In 1 second, you cross 3 cross impacts. You cast 3 cross impacts as opposed to 2. And that makes a lot of sense. You actually get more higher DPS outputs. Oh wow, hey, it's 12:59. You guys said 17 minutes. You guys said 44 minutes at 12:17 p.m. Eastern. You guys went ahead by 2 minutes from your time. 2 minutes. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, you guys did tell me like how many times. All these times, hey, you gotta log out, 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 hey, you gotta log out. And I was like, hey, it's not 1 o'clock yet Eastern. It's not 1 p.m. Eastern. So hey, I'm just saying, I don't make the rules. I'm just saying that, you know, they did say 44 minutes at 12:17 p.m. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you guys are dynamics, you go touch grass. Yes, I was planning on doing that. I have some stuff to do after this. But stick around for a little bit. Let me just give you guys the, what if a card dropped? If a card dropped, we would have clipped it. And I would have said, what a beautiful day. You know, I think I'm gonna go outside. I think it's a good time to go outside. It's a beautiful day, you know. We shouldn't be locked up in here, you know, frustrated over pixels on the screen, you know. We got better things to do. We can do better, you know. But no card drop, so that's fine. So no card dropping is good for us because, yeah, you know, you can imagine how that would go. So let me see. First of all, let me give you guys the let me do the little housekeeping before I send you off, if that's okay. So as always, I'm very thankful for your time. Thank you guys for joining me in on this pre-maintenance stream, leveling up a little bit. We got to level 177 with 69, nice, 0.8%. So we're kind of getting close to 180. At 180, we're gonna speed up the process by doing the Odin Temple, the Einbeck dungeon dailies. I will show the piety method because I do think that leveling a royal guard to 100 is not difficult. And I think it's actually worth the time. So before I send you guys off, remember, we are going to be raiding another channel in a bit, so stick around for that. And again, before you go, I know I keep saying that, but really important, I do have a sponsor stream tomorrow. Just the announcement as usual, just so you guys know. I will be doing a couple more streams. I'm gonna copy paste this one over here. So tomorrow we have another sponsor stream at 2 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow will be an instance rush featuring the free-to-play 2 MVP geneticist. You might have seen this character before. It was the character that actually dropped the MVP card, as you can probably see on this clip if you're interested. And I will be covering the quote-unquote Zenny instances, the ones that are worth going into. Just pick up some Zenny at whatever level, you know, just giving you guys an idea of, you know, what to look at. And then we're going to be covering we're also going to be covering the Sonic content twice. We're going to be doing the first when we start. Halfway through will be the Paolo, and then the ending will also cover the Sonic instance. Maybe I'll do it 3 times. I don't know yet. Probably just twice. Only have 2 characters on that account, but still. Friday we have another sponsor stream at 6 p.m. Eastern. That will be a party play stream. So I'm thinking about maybe level 230 plus for that one. So be on the lookout for that. If you guys want to play with me, want to run want to run the airship crash and I'm CTL level 2, you're more than welcome to join in on that. If you have any characters within that level range 230 plus, you're more than welcome to join in. And then again, we have a Discord channel dedicated to all of you lovely individuals out there who enjoy Ragnarok Online, who play Ragnarok Online, or simply like the way I run the stream. You can join in on there, talk to the community from the December stream. There's a lot of nice people in there. If you have questions about iRO, you can ask. You'll get your answers for that too. Additionally, we also maybe should do new ones like Era Baulas. I think I did Era Baulas before. I think I did it on the geneticist. I'm very sure I did on the Paolo. I'm very sure I did on the Paolo, and I died. I died a lot, I think. I'm very sure I did. Maybe I should get equipment on that thing. Maybe. And then also there's a YouTube channel. If you guys know, you guys don't know, we have I have a YouTube channel and I'm working on it. I'm going to be working on some of the video footage from the Guillotine Cross booster series, just to upload it because some people have been asking about that. I do have the Scholar leveling series, the booster part 1 and part 2. It's just that part 2 Scholar, I switched builds because we had free resets on that. People wanted to see Hindsight Source Scholar in action, so I did it for that reason. I don't think I recommend hindsight post level 80 because it gets more difficult to kill stuff on there. So yeah, what was I saying? I got a message throw off my train of thought. Yeah, so I'm working on the scholar stuff. I mean, sorry, it's already worked on. I just gotta post it. I just have to post a disclaimer for the skill reset because I don't recommend hindsight long term, as you're gonna be casting psychic weight for the most part as a sorcerer, or you're gonna be using diamond dust. Depends on what you're doing, but just gotta make that really clear. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on some stuff IRL first, then I'm gonna be coming back to work on the booster stuff. I'll be posting in December office channel what I'm gonna be working on. And yeah, so yeah, don't forget to hit the follow button. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, support the channel by doing so. Join the Discord. Sponsor stream tomorrow 2 p.m. Eastern, so be there for that, please. If you can, I will be doing the Nat Everyone for this one as well. I'm gonna be doing Nat Everyone for every sponsored stream. Non-sponsor will be going to the December stream alerts. And I will be switching the roles, the choose your role channel. I'm gonna be eliminating the patch notes readers because we don't have anyone who reads the patch. Well, I don't post the patch notes anymore, and just want to make sure that we kind of just keep like December-esque stuff on here. Yeah, we do have iRO stuff for the time being, but you know, that's just in the meantime as I'm working on the channel and uploading stuff, just to have like a December YouTube channel for this particular content. And yeah, all right, so that said, we're gonna be jumping over to another channel. We're gonna be jumping over to an art channel. You've probably seen this art channel before. So remember, if it's not your cup of tea, you don't have to drink it, but it's nice to, you know, say hello to friends of the channel and, you know, enjoy a little bit of art here and there. I really like the art. Like, if I didn't like the art, I wouldn't be jumping over there. So let me select raid. There we go. All right, see you later, alligator. We'll be back tomorrow 2 p.m. Eastern for Sonic sponsor stream. Free to play to MVP Jeanette. Paolo is coming back for you know, reprising the role of you know, instance runner, and hopefully it'll be to your liking. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much once again. We'll see you on the next adventure, which will be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Have a lovely day. We'll see you soon.